On the iPad home screen, before I show you any of the setting changes, there's a few things you need to know. Remember, this button down here will always get you back to your home screen. So if you're in any application you want to just get back to the start, you press that button. A few other things you might be interested in knowing. You've got your signal strength up here. You can see the iPad sign, and then there's 3 bars, which means my network signal is pretty good. I've got the time here, this can all be edited, and I've got my battery life over here, which tells me how much battery I've got left. You'll also notice there's a lot of things right here. Each of these are different apps. So when I click on one of the apps, it will give me certain information that might be of interest to me. So I might, let's for example, look up reminder app, and this will tell me what reminders I have. Okay. Now when I'm in an app, if I just want to leave, press the home button and I've left. Okay, so that's your basic foundation. So this is like your desktop of your computer, and this is where all the applications are stored. This row down here are applications that you use quite a lot, and again we can edit this to make it compatible with what you want to put in there. When you're navigating around your iPad, if you want to click on something, if you want to click on YouTube, you click on YouTube, it takes you to it. You don't need to double click, you just click once. Okay. If I want to go, there's lots of pages. If I want to go to another page, I can go across like this, and I'm just using my finger. Okay, so everything that I want, I point and I tap what I want, and it will open. If I want to go back, I click on the home button. What I specifically want to show you today is some of the settings that might be of interest to you when you're using your iPad, just to make it more personable, I guess, for you. So you click on settings, which looks like the nuts and bolts, I guess, part, and there's lots and lots of settings that you can change. I want to create a passcode for your iPad so that when you log on, there's going to be some sort of lock. So if you want to do that, you turn passcode on, you come up with a 4-number security code, so just say 1111, and then I do it again. When I'm happy. What that means is when my iPad is turned off, if I want to get back in, I need to use my security password. So just to show you how that works, if I turn my iPad onto sleep, when I come back, I want to unlock it, now I need to enter the passcode. So there we go, I've entered my password, I can get back into it. In terms of some other things that you can do that might just help you with setting up your iPad to what you like, you can change the brightness level. Okay, if you think it's too bright or not bright enough, that's just under brightness and wallpaper. Auto brightness can be on or off. Auto brightness is really good because it measures using the camera here how bright the room is, and then it changes based on that. Wallpaper is just one of those things where you can customize your wallpaper to what you like. You can set that at whatever screen you want. Okay. Now that I've selected that wallpaper, you can see if I get out of this program, I've got my wallpaper in the background. So it's not quite as overwhelming. Another thing that you can do is just in terms of the buttons on this home screen, you'll notice that just over here we have a camera at the top here, and also on the side we have some volume controls. So this turns the volume up, this turns it down, and if I pull that down, it's muted or non-muted. Okay, so kind of gives you an idea. So basically what, if I want to mute something, hold on, I'll talk about that in a second. If I want to mute something, I just pull the mute button down, and then you can see the mute button comes up. Yep. And I can change volume up and down with a button on the side here. You might have noticed just before that my screen moves around if I choose to move it, so I might like to have my iPad like this. Okay, my screen will automatically move depending on what angle I have facing down. And with these covers you can also create a little, I can't really see that, but a little space where so the screen is lifted up a little bit, and you can go and type as much as you want on that. So if I want to turn it off, I'm going to go to the top corner again, hold it down. It's going to tell me slide to power off. Yes. and it's going to power off. So to recap, the main aims of this tutorial have been, you know how to turn the iPad on and off by using the button on the top right, you know how to get back to the home screen at any time, you know how to get to the settings area, and you can explore that, and you know how to get back to the home screen again. That's the basic fundamentals.